7 years. 7 long years. That's how long we have been waiting for CM Punk to go back inside a squared circle, and now he is back with All Elite Wrestling. And it's good to be a wrestling fan right now. Yo, I said it in my previous video that he is coming back. First things first, Chicago, home of CM Punk, home of AEW Rampage. You gotta watch out for those things because CM Punk to AEW is confirmed. And look what I said! Look what I said! This return could be one of the best returns in wrestling history. When he came out of that entranceway in his hometown of Chicago, Illinois, that pop when he went out of that entranceway was one of the best pops I've watched in recent times. And that moment or that return could be one of the best returns in wrestling history, bro. Like, bro, it's been 7 years. He left WWE because they were bad and he was speaking facts, but they didn't listen to them. They didn't push him to the max, or they didn't push him to to be one of the best. He didn't even main event at WrestleMania or go and win the Royal Rumble. And those things really destroyed his momentum. But when he came back, it was a feel good moment. You're like, CM Punk is back, baby. CM Punk is back. AEW Rampage starts. We cut to the commentary table. Then we cut to the fans chanting CM Punk's name. Like, you can never see a person who didn't chant for CM Punk. Like, everybody was chanting for CM Punk. Then out of nowhere, boom! Cult of Personality hits. And everyone was shouting. Even people were crying, bro. Like, people were crying because CM Punk returned. I came out of the entranceway and everyone was happy. He dived into the crowds. He dived with the people. He hugged everyone. Like, yo, it was so feel-good moment, yo. Feel-good moment. Then, they gave him a mic. He said that Chicago made him feel what Britt Baker felt in Pittsburgh. Talked with everybody. He said what happened to him. And he said the reason why he left the business 7 years ago because he didn't want to stay in a place wherein it kept him sick. And yo, it was understandable because WWE treated him badly. And he wants to go back to his days with the ROH wherein he was the best guy, who was the guy that time. And he wants to work with people who are passionate about wrestling. And that's where All Elite is. And yo, he cut off to Darby Allin, who said, he put Darby Allin over right here, right? He put Darby Allin over right here. If you didn't know Darby Allin, he's one of the best rising stars in All Elite Wrestling. And it could be the future of All Elite Wrestling. But he's already a big star. He's with Sting on there, the rooftops, those the ones in the roof. Then he put Darby Allin over. Like, he sees what Darby Allin does. He loves what Darby Allin does. But he wants to fight Darby Allin because he knows he is also one of the best wrestlers in that company. And yo, we get the final thing. We get the official announcement that CM Punk will make his AEW wrestling return against Darby Allin in All Out in Chicago. And that is one of the most anticipated matches I wanna see in that event. And yo, I can't talk, bro. CM Punk just returned, bro. CM Punk just returned. One of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I think could be my favorite wrestler of all time. But yo, CM Punk's back. Wrestling journalists like Cultaholic, What Culture, and Wrestle Talk, they started their YouTube or their journalistic careers with the CM Punk exit in 2014. And seeing them happy right now, like, yo, it really makes them feel good, bro. Because I've seen them go for a long time, like their news and things like that, and how they grow to be bigger wrestling YouTube journalists. Like, yo, it feels so happy seeing them happy because this was the news that made them blow up. And yo, it's so happy, bro, to see them happy and delivering news that can't be bigger than this one. CM Punk is back. And as of right now, he's still in the open mic thing interviews with Tony Khan. And he said that the contract he signed is not part-time. and is not a short while. So that's gonna be good. I don't know how many years it will be, but that's gonna be exciting because dream matches will be there. CM Punk versus Kenny Omega, CM Punk versus Hangman Adam Page, CM Punk versus Moxley, CM Punk versus Darby, yeah, CM Punk versus MJF. Like, yo, if he wants to go to New Japan, we could have Kenta versus CM Punk, which already Kenta wanted to have, and CM Punk versus Will Ospreay. Like, those matches will be good and those matches will be fire. So man, CM Punk is back and he is all